Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that goes far beyond the usual compliments you hear every day. Because real connection, deep, meaningful connection, isn't built on surface-level praise. It's built on being seen, truly seen. In a world where most compliments focus on a woman's appearance, her smile, her style, her looks, it's easy to forget the emotional power of words when they come from a place of presence, truth, and understanding. So in this video, I'm sharing 8 heartfelt compliments that don't just flatter. They create emotional intimacy, build trust, and deepen connection. These aren't lines you memorize. These are recognitions you feel. And they have the power to make a woman feel loved. Not for how she looks, but for who she is. Stick with me until the end, because these simple truths may just shift the way you connect, speak, and love forever. 1. A compliment that creates peace. Attraction isn't logical, it's emotional. In a world that constantly pressures women to be strong, flawless, and composed, many end up hiding their vulnerability behind a well-crafted mask. What they long for? Peace. A space where they can simply be themselves without fear of judgment. When a man notices this and says something like, "You make everything feel calmer when you're around," it cuts through the noise. It tells her, you are not just beautiful. You are safe. You are a refuge. And that's the foundation of real connection. Not perfection, but acceptance. 2. A compliment that honors her aura. In a world that rewards volume and drama, peace is power. When a woman brings calm into your life, it's not just comforting, it's grounding. Tell her, there's something about your presence that makes everything feel lighter. You're not praising performance. You're recognizing her energy, the way she gives without asking, the way her silence speaks comfort. This kind of compliment says, I feel safe with you, and that is rare. 3. A compliment on her mind and emotional intelligence. Yes, calling her beautiful might make her smile. But telling her, the way you read a room without a word is incredible, touches something much deeper. It says, I see your mind. I see how you lead with empathy, not ego. Compliment her on the way she listens, how she calms a storm without saying much, or how she stays grounded in chaos. When you admire her emotional intelligence, you're not just showing respect. You're building emotional safety, and love grows strongest there. 4. A compliment on her invisible strength. Some strengths don't shout. They carry quietly, like the way she supports others, handles pressure, or keeps showing up when no one's watching. Tell her, I see how much you carry, even if you don't talk about it. I admire that strength. That lands deeper than any compliment on looks ever could. Why? Because she's probably heard she's beautiful 1,000 times. But this tells her she's seen, and that matters far more. 5. A compliment that reflects presence and truth. She doesn't always need a solution. She needs to be seen. Say something like, you hold so much together and I don't think people tell you that enough. You're not trying to fix. You're simply witnessing her. That's what trust is built on. Small, honest moments where she doesn't have to perform, where she can exhale, where your presence alone becomes reassurance. 6. A compliment that acknowledges her true self. Women often wear emotional armor not out of pride, but out of necessity. Years of being judged for appearances and misunderstood for emotions can make her protect the most beautiful parts of herself. If you slow down enough to say, there's a calm about you that makes people feel safe, or something about your energy brings clarity, you're not complimenting her mask. You're seeing her soul. That's what softens her. That's what builds trust. Not your charm, your presence. 7. A compliment that validates her emotional world. There's nothing more powerful than being understood without explanation. Say something like, "You seem to carry people's pain like it's your own. That's an incredible strength." Or, "There's a stillness in you that speaks even when you're quiet." Now you're not just hearing her, you're feeling her. These compliments go beyond admiration. They say, "I see your empathy, I feel your intuition, and I value them both." 8. A compliment that affirms she is enough. Behind even the most confident woman is the quiet question, am I enough? Not pretty enough, not strong enough, not perfect enough. But when you tell her, "You don't have to prove anything to me. You already are enough, just as you are," you're doing more than affirming her. You're freeing her. That compliment doesn't need flowers or fanfare. It just needs truth. And that truth becomes an anchor in a world that always asks her to be more. Conclusion. The lasting power of true compliments. In the end, it's simple. The most powerful compliments are the ones that see her, not just admire her. They come from presence, from noticing what others overlook, from truth, not charm. If you've ever wondered how to deepen your connection, how to speak in a way that resonates, remember this. Flattery fades, but being seen, that's unforgettable. So take a moment to reflect. How do you compliment the women in your life? Are your words just polite? Or are they sincere, mindful, and real? Let me know in the comments. What kind of compliment has stayed with you the longest, or made you feel truly known? If you found this helpful and want to explore more ways to connect with presence and depth, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and for being part of this journey toward more honest, meaningful relationships.